and gentlemen, it's a party, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, we are about to have a good show. It is Friday, it is the weekend. It's about to be fun, guys, get ready. I'm a PlayStation fan too. I'm a PlayStation fan too. Respect my time. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids.
It's my opinion. I'm a neutral.
I have no experience. Cut the cap.
It looks like DLC. It looks like DLC.
But this is great for gamers. What is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. Hey, happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. How are we feeling today, guys? Are we good? Are we happy? Are we healthy? Are we safe? Please let me know in the chat. You guys now want to make sure y'all are good out here, regardless of where you are in the world. You know we want to make sure you guys are wonderful out here, man. So let me know, man. It's Friday. You gotta understand the weekend is upon us. You feel me? You know, we get to take our nice little breaks from the weekend. You understand? Shout out to everybody, man. I know this is like an impromptu show, but listen, guys, I hope you didn't think just because we did a Twitter Spaces yesterday, I hope you didn't think we was going to let this week end without properly talking about the delays and whatnot of what's coming out of the Xbox camp. I hope you didn't think we was going to end the week and not talk about this greatness. Absolutely not. You understand me? Oh, we was definitely going to talk about this. We could not end the week without talking about this, ladies and gentlemen. We could not, because boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to say. More than what I said in the spaces yesterday. But, you know, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. But before we get into the show, I got a song for y'all. You guys probably have heard it before. It's from I forgot the name of the group. It's from like the 70s. Somebody's gotta win. Somebody's gotta lose. Somebody's gotta play. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. Somebody has to play the fool. I forgot the name. I forgot the group. I forgot the group who sings that. It's gonna bug me now throughout this whole show. No bullshit. It's gonna bug the shit out of me because now I'm gonna be thinking about it. Somebody's gotta win. Somebody's gotta lose. Somebody's gotta play the fool. Real quick, listen, man. I also want to shout y'all out real quick for the supporters of of me here on Twitter, or not on Twitter, on YouTube and on Twitter actually. Because we broke records yesterday, man. Listen, I told y'all before, I'm not really one to do spaces, right? I'm not really big on doing like Twitter spaces and stuff like that. I think I've said this before that I like to I like to be real creative, I like to entertain, right? And YouTube is just, it's I mean, I love doing YouTube, man, like, doing the podcast and stuff like that. But every once in a while, I'll do a Twitter space, every once in a blue moon, just to kind of, I feel like Twitter spaces is an easier way to kind of hone in and kind of get more of the community to get their thoughts. And I was curious, yesterday, I was curious of like what the community thought and whatnot, right? So, it was cool to do the Twitter space, but listen, we broke records, ladies and gentlemen. We broke records on yesterday's Twitter space, man. I think my record before this in Twitter spaces was about 450 or something like that. I forget. But this Twitter space, we had 600 plus people listening to us live in the Twitter spaces yesterday. It was a lot of people listening to us in the Twitter spaces, man. I'm sure a lot of y'all were there as well. I just want to give a round of applause to the folks, man. Like, we out here, man. We had 600 people in the Twitter spaces. Boy, oh boy. And like I said, I do Twitter spaces every like once in like a blue. But yesterday's news, like, real talk, yesterday's news was crazy because I was talking that morning, I was talking to Bari, and as soon as I seen it, Ayo, man, it was no cap. It was like 8 in the fucking morning, guys. I'm not trying to cap, bro. And when I seen it, I called Bari right away. I called him, bro. I know Bari's up because Bari be up like hella early. Like, I know he an early bird. He'd be up like 5 in the fucking morning, man. So I knew he was gonna be up. So I called him. I was like, yo, bro, you see this shit? He's like, yeah. What? I said to the he saw it. I think he retweeted it. That's how I saw it. And I was like, oh shit, let me call Bari. Yo, as soon as I got on the phone with Bari, I was like, yo, Bari, I'm doing a Twitter space. I was like, yo, I'm doing a Twitter space today. Or yesterday. I was like, yo, I'm doing a Twitter space. Oh no, yeah, we gonna have to get the Twitter community in on this one, 100%. I'm doing a Twitter space. You feel me? And the turnout was really good. Yo, shout out to my bro Up Chuck Gaming, a really, really good dude in the community, man. Listen, do me a favor, guys. Right? I want y'all to do me a huge favor. So, Chuck, man, it's one of my bros, man, the good peoples. I want y'all to go and subscribe to Plus on Block podcast, right? I'm about to put the link in the description. Put the link in the chat. Plus on Block. Oops. Podcast. I also got the link to their channel in the description as well. But do me a favor, man. Subscribe to this channel, man. Why is it doing that? Hold up. Sorry, guys. Hold up. Let me get the link. Copy. Chuck and Dre, man. Those my boys, man. I want y'all to go subscribe to that YouTube channel because they about to do big things over there, bringing back the Plus on Block podcast, which I'm really excited about. He just did a really great FGC spaces as well. That really got me through the rest of my work day, man. It was a really good conversations. Chuck is a good dude, man. Listen, I wouldn't be vouching if this wasn't really a good dude. Him and Dre, Y'all know I wouldn't send y'all nowhere where if it's not a place where I would personally sit down and listen and rock out with them, I wouldn't share it. You feel me? That's just not right. Trust and believe, man. Chuck is a great guy. Dre are great people, man. Those my bros. So definitely go over there and subscribe to Plus on Block podcast. And it's also in the description as well, man. So make sure y'all go check that podcast out and support my peoples, man. Support my peoples. Support my peoples. You feel me? Support my peoples, guys. Support my peoples. Shout out to Chuck though. He says, "What's good, broski? Continued success, fam." Thank you, man, Chuck. And I know you and Dre about to have some real good success as well. Continue with that success, man. And the shout out to Cyber Dragon. He said with the super chat, he says, "The name of the group, believe it or not, the Controllers." In control, yeah, the Controllers, yeah. I remember. Yo, shout out to you, Cyber Dragon. See, Cyber Dragon, man, that's my old school road dog. You feel me? So I know he gonna know the name of the song for sure. Shout out to Cyber. But where are my manners? I didn't shout out y'all in the chat. First off, shout out to everybody here, man. If you're at work, I hope I could get you through your work day. If you're coming home from work, I hope I could get you through your drive home from work or your commute home, right? If you're already home and you cook a dinner for the family or whatever the case may be, I hope I could get you through your cooking session, right? You might be taking a shower. I don't know, right? I just appreciate you putting me on in the shower, right? Having me playing in the background while you wash your body. Hygiene, cleanliness is closer to godliness. You understand? So keep your body clean and all that good stuff. I'm just glad you got me playing while you take a shower. Listen, you might be having the maritals. I don't know. You feel me? You might, you and your significant other, you might want to be one to get it in, but you're like, listen, babe, I can't miss this when Persona speaks. So I'm gonna have that playing in the background while we get it in. Listen, I'm just glad that you got me playing. I'm just glad that you rock with me, okay? You feel me? I appreciate you putting me on while you do what you do. You understand? Hopefully you going with the motion, you feel me, as we go through this podcast. So shout out to y'all, man. You feel me? Let's shout out everybody in the chat. Yo, Jemiah, what's good, bro? Lorenzo, Carl Anchor, Aaron in the building. TK, what's going on with you, bro? Juan Sosa in the building. Juan, what's good? He says, just got to my hotel, had to put this on the speaker. Yes, sir. Persona know the vibes. Yo, Juan Sosa, I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you, man. J Gamer UK, what's going on with your Ice Queen Gamer? How you feeling today? Star Guardian 88, what's going on with you? Says, oh, nah, you ain't invited to that one. Yo, Bird, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Yo, Stone in the building. Catwoman, how you feeling? How you feeling today, mama? Appreciate you. Sergeant, what's going on with you? The man himself. How you feeling? He says, I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I've got time. Appreciate you. The man himself, I appreciate you. Magnificent Black in the building. Magnificent, what's going on with you, bro? Who else is here? Yo, Blue Mustang, what's good, bro? I appreciate you always. Neil S in the building. Neil, I appreciate you, bro. Up Chuck, what's going on with you, brother? Appreciate you always, man. You already know. Mystical Tryhard guy Uchiha in the building. Mystical Tryhard, how you feeling today? SIE, what's going on with you? Philip DVG, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you. Yo, get on the sticks. Sticks, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you always. Yo, Kratos 99, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you, bro. PlayStation 5, what's going on with you? Cyber Dragon, how you feeling today, sir? Foxing around Austin. Austin, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. OC Reed Gaming, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you. Loco Wisdom 1025, how you feeling, bro? Said, Persona, you're invited to become an Xbox ambassador. Please read the rules before proceeding. Yo, Loco Wisdom, appreciate you, man. Yo, Plus Ultra, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. AK Dual Sensible, what's going on with you, bro? Viper Reap in the building. Viper, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you always. Hey, yo, listen. Give y'all flowers to Viper, man. He's pretty much like our captain mod or whatever over on the Wups channel, man. Like he does the timestamps and everything. All around good dude, man. So make sure y'all give y'all flowers to Viper in the chat, man. He's really a great guy, man. Really appreciate him. Shout out to him. Yo, Upper Room, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Andre Robinson, what's going on, Andre? Appreciate you always. Leech 1399, Leech, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you. Yo, Howard Gaming, what's going on, Howard? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Who else is here? Yo, G Junior, G, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Compost Smurf, what's going on? Philip K, what's going on with you? Steady Flow, what's going on with you? Yo, Frozen Magma, what's good, Frozen? Appreciate you, brother. Always. Yo, me and Frozen go way back too. Way back, man. Good dude. Lothric Ahmed, what's going on, Lothric? Appreciate you. Slink SC, what's going on, Slink? Appreciate you. Make sure I get everybody. Yo, Stardust is zero. Stardust, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Mary Wilcox in the building. Mary, how are you doing today? I appreciate you always and forever. Who else? I'll make sure I get everybody. I think I got everybody. All right, let's go back down because I know I heard the notification pop. Yo, Salty, what's good, Salty? Appreciate you, bro. Salty in the building. Hey man, hold up. It's the memberships popping off. Joining the Warriors. My people's joining the war. Yo, Kerry Howard, what's good, bro? J Doggy, what's good? Who else is here? Who else is here? Salty. Appreciate you, Salty, always. Prince Phillip, Extreme Gamer, Martin DS. What's going on, boys? Corey. What's going on, Corey Macy? King Kiso. King Kiso, what's good, brother? Appreciate you always. Hey man, we got new members. Hold on, we gotta welcome everybody properly. Yo, SIE, appreciate you for the super chat. Yo, my boy Chuck, 13 months as a member on the channel. I love it. Shout out to my bro Chuck. Then we got a new member, Trap. Yo, Trap, what's going on? Welcome to the Warriors. You feel me? Yeah. Welcome to the Warriors. Welcome. And then we got Juan McNutt, new member on the channel. Welcome to the Warriors. Woo! I love it. Welcome to the new Warriors members. Hey, there go Connor in the building, my DC bro. Shout out to Connor, aka Soapbox Gaming in the building. Yo, Connor dropped some knowledge. Hey, real talk, Connor dropped some knowledge yesterday in the spaces too, man. I'm glad that Connor was the one to kind of close off our spaces because we had a lot of people in the. Yo, one reason why I don't do spaces either is because so many people want to request to speak. It's really easy to lose time when you in spaces where, like, you know, you want to do like maybe a 1 hour, maybe a 2 hour space, and it turns into a fucking 5, 6, sometimes maybe even an 8 hour space, depending, because it's on your phone. It's very easy, very convenient, right? So it was so many people that was requesting to speak yesterday, and I'm just like, yo, this is like, yo, guys, it's so much. Like, it's a bit overwhelming. It was a bit overwhelming yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit overwhelming, but nonetheless, it was really fun, and I'm really glad Connor closed us out because he spit a lot of knowledge, man. He spit a lot of good shit that's really important, that really gets lost in the sauce when it comes to gaming, right? Because I want to say this, man, before, because, you know, we're gonna crack our jokes, you know, we're gonna have a good conversation, but I want to put the disclaimer out there, right? Because I think this is something that a lot of people tend to forget, or a lot of people lose sight of when it comes to this whole gaming and debating and all this other crazy stuff that happens within the community, right? You know, at the end of the day, we all love gaming, right? And when I say we all, I mean my community of supporters, us. You know, I'm talking to y'all, the people that rock with me and come to the channel every week, come to WUPS every week, goes to Bari's channel every week or whatever. You know, we all love gaming, right? Because me and Bari, we love gaming. So if y'all rocking with us, then it's clear y'all feel the same way for the most part. I know it's a lot of haters in the chat too, but you know, they lurk. They don't ever type in the chat. So when it comes to, yo, that's Mises, what's up, man? When it comes to the things that we speak about when it comes to gaming, good or bad, it's important to speak on that stuff. One of the things that and I'm so glad, I'm not happy that this delay and stuff happened, but it's kind of ironic how this stuff has happened, because just at the beginning of this week, I was talking about fans versus enablers, right? Jemai said, let me speak. Bari do it the best. He do that voice the best, man. Let me speak. Yo, shout out to Bari. Yo, Philip, appreciate you, man. He says this, hey, yo, another member. Hold on, I got y'all. Okay, hold on. Yo, Philip DVG, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, this delay sucks badly, and it's crazy because there's no reason to own a PS5 at all. I'm a gamer. I own all consoles except the Xbox because I got a PC. crazy. Yo, Ashen Luca, the Ashen one in the building. Shout out to Luca. She says, now, are we going to talk about how you and Bari initially went at Omar for those 3-hour spaces? Hey, hold up. Now, hold on, Luca. I only do spaces every once in a blue moon. I'm not doing them shits every day for 3 and 4 or 5 and 6 hours. Omar was doing them shits. Omar would go, and shout out to my bro Omar, man. Omar good peoples. Omar would go from one space that was like 4 hours to another, and then talk in another space for another 4 hours, and then talk in another space for like another 4 or 5 hours, all day and night. The man Omar was doing a space at like 3 in the morning, and he was asleep. And I'm like, yo, Omar, no, Omar, no, I ain't gonna have one of my peoples out here looking crazy. Omar, get your ass off them spaces, man. Notice he pulled back. Notice he pulled back because he knew, like, oh nah, this shit kind of crazy. I only do spaces every once in a blue, so if it go a little over, hey, listen, it go a little over. But we ain't doing spaces every single day for like 10 hours a day, like some people in the community. So, Luca, you got to give me a pass on that. You feel me? You got to give me a little pass on that. And then shout out to Juan Sosa for joining the Warriors. Hey! Nah, real talk though, because it's the whole thing of, yo, spaces, that stuff is really tiring, bro. It's very tiring, and that shit's real draining because you gotta, you know, when you do like a podcast or something like that, you kind of do, or even if you do like a video or something like that, you kind of do what you do and you move on, right? And spaces, it's just always, you always got to be on it. It can get very tiring, especially when you got so many people requesting and trying to keep everybody's responses, like, give them enough time to get their thoughts out, but then also not make it too long-winded. You feel me? That's how, you know, because like you don't want to bore the audience, right? If you're too long-winded and you serve no purpose to the conversation, or you're not making no sense or whatever, people gonna leave, or people gonna be like, Persona, like, get this dude up out of here. You know, so I have to be mindful of making sure that people are being efficient and concise with their answers, not too long-winded, keep it entertaining, right? So like, you know, cracking jokes and all that stuff and getting everybody in and switching people in and out. Hey, yo, that shit's tough, man. That shit is really tough, man. Real talk. Yo, shout out to the new sub to the channel. Appreciate you. Wonka, appreciate you for subbing to the channel as well. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all always. All right. So, like I was saying, when it comes to gaming and whatnot, right? We all care about gaming, and I'm so glad that I talked about the fans versus enablers thing on Monday, because it's even more relevant now. It's quite ironic, actually, right? Because we was talking about the whole fans versus enabler thing when we was talking about the whole Gene Park tweet and situation and whatnot, right? But then when it comes to this situation with the delay of Redfall and Starfield, which, listen, I have to put this out there too, because a lot of people in this community, it's almost as if like these people are on like a programmed timer to say the same shit at certain moments in time, right? Where like as soon as the delay happened, everybody says the same fucking thing. Oh, well, you know, it's not that big a deal. You know, a delayed game is a great game and all this stupid shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, no one is saying, because even yesterday in the spaces, people was trying to say, oh, well, you know, are you saying that the game being delayed is bad? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. This is not even about the game being delayed, because again, delays happen. We know they happen. But see, here's the thing, fans versus enablers. The concept of fan versus enablers is a fan is someone that can speak on the W's and L's. It's not just speaking on the wins and mitigating or ignoring the L's. An enabler is someone like a yes man, someone that just thinks everything is fine, everything is good, there's no big deal, everything is good here, you know, this is but this is great for gamers, but this is great for gamers. You know, this whole delay shit, you got everybody saying, but this is great for gamers. Well, you know, the delay is great, man, because, you know, being delayed means that, you know, we're gonna get the best game possible, and, you know, wait till 2023, and oh boy, all this stupid shit, right? And so my whole thing is this: the game being delayed is not a problem. I want to put that disclaimer out there, and I'm probably going to say that, excuse me, I'm probably going to say that a couple of times during the show, because I know someone is going to listen to this later and be like,
Well, Mr. Persona, I was listening to your show the other day, and you were getting hard. You were going hard on Phil Spencer and on Microsoft. But delays are fine, Persona. You shouldn't be doing this, Persona, because delays are always going to happen. And when delays happen, you have to just understand the developers, they need more time. Mr. Persona, developers need more time to do what they need to do.
I understand that. You get what I'm saying? I understand that developers need more time. That's not the problem. That is not the problem. Let's talk about the overarching problem here, because it seems like no one wants to actually have the real conversation. So let's have the real conversation here on Gaming with Persona's YouTube channel. First and foremost, the problem is that we are going into 6 months into 2022. No news, no releases, no games, no nothing. This is coming off of the heels of an extremely poor launch with Halo Infinite, an inability to launch a cohesive and consistent season with Season 2, and some fly-by-night indies, all releasing into a service. Never mind the third party, the stuff, because listen, I've said this before, the things that people will buy, the things that's worth buying, people will buy. That's why Elden Ring is sitting at almost 14 million copies sold. That's why Call of Duty is always at the top of the NPDs. That's why Madden, NBA, FIFA, NHL, Assassin's Creed, and all these other games, this is why those games always dominate the NPD charts. Because people will buy the games that they want. But see, here's the problem. We're going into 6 months into 2022 with no games, no announcements, no anything. But you know what has been happening through those whole 6 months, ladies and gentlemen? You know what's been happening those 6 months? People have been playing for Game Pass. People have been paying for Game Pass for 6 months. Now listen, I'm sure Tunic is a great game. I'm sure it's a phenomenal game. But ladies and gentlemen, 6 months worth of Game Pass to play old games in Tunic and a couple of other day-and-date indies like Trek to Yomi and stuff like that. You telling me what's 15 times 6? Let me get a calculator real quick. I can't think of it off the top of my head. 15 times 6. $90. Almost $100 for Tunic and Trek to Yomi and some indies. So 6 months you've been paying for Game Pass, waiting for the big stuff, pause. And the big games ain't coming no time soon. At least not this year, as far as we know. Now, obviously, next month's Xbox Game Showcase may change that, right? But as of right now, nothing substantial is coming. So you've spent almost $100 for Trek to Yomi and Tunic, and then old games that have already released. Tunic is what, $20? Trek to Yomi is what, $25? That's only about almost $50. So you paid $40, $40 or $50 over, and still gotta wait. The Gunk and Crossfire, which, I mean, Crossfire crashed and burned. You feel me? And the Gunk, I mean, come on. Right? So, here we are now, going into June, and Xbox has nothing for this year. Nothing substantial for this year. And the reason why this is such a problem, and listen, it's not because, you want to see Xbox fail. No one wants to see Xbox fail. But the thing that a lot of people won't acknowledge or tell you is that this is a continuous problem. This isn't something that just started happening this generation or just this year. This has been a continuous problem since last generation of either it being Halo, Gears, and Forza, or not releasing a steady flow of content. And what makes it worse now is you've got 30, almost 40 studios under your belt, and we still do not have a consistent and steady flow of content. This is a problem. This is a problem that clearly is not going to fix itself under the current leadership, because it keeps happening over and over and over. Why? Why does no one have the foresight? Because here's the other thing, right? And get your tinfoil hats. I said this yesterday in the spaces, right? Get your tinfoil hats for a second. Go in the kitchen, get you some tinfoil, wrap it around your head. We about to have a tinfoil hat moment for a second, okay, guys? We about to have a conspiracy. We're going down conspiracy theory lane. We're going down conspiracy theory lane. Because here's my thing. Yo, JD33, what's up? Here's my thing. And I see the super chats, guys. I'm gonna get the super chats in a second. I got y'all. Here's my thing. I am a firm believer that when Starfield got its release date last year, this game, the developers and Microsoft knew this game wasn't going to release this year. I believe that. Listen.
It's my opinion.
Listen.
It's my opinion.
Listen, man. It don't make sense. Why is it that we do not have, why is it that some of Microsoft's, the big wigs, do not have the foresight to be like, oh no, let's not put this out at this time, or oh no, let's not give a date just yet. We want to make sure this gets right. Oh no, let's not show that trailer. Let's clean this up a little bit and polish this up a little bit more and then show something. Why does this keep happening? But here's the deeper side of it, or the second layer to the question. For question one, why does this keep happening? And two, why do certain fans in this community of the Xbox brand, why are they not truly acknowledging the problem? Because the problem is not Starfield and Redfall's delay. The problem is that this has been a consistent thing for how long now? And see, here's the other side of it too. I'm all over the place. Listen, it's Friday. We going all over the place today. I hope y'all got your drinks, because we about to have fun. Here's the other side of it. Why is it that, matter of fact, let me get the super chats before I go down that. Let me get the super chats. Titanfall Princess, appreciate you always. She says, Meep. Shout out to you. And then Viper, appreciate you, bro. He says, the one that got me, this is a bad year for games due to COVID. 6 people said that in almost the same time. Yo, the Maniac, what's good, man? Appreciate you. Is that the Maniac? Oh, why is this screen so small? I can't really see. Maniac, I think that was Maniac. Shout out to you. If it wasn't Maniac, the M. Let's call you the M. Appreciate you subbing to the channel, man. Hope you enjoy your stay. This has been a consistent problem for how long now? Since last generation, the steady flow of content has not been consistent. The ability to put out a high quality product has not been consistent from Microsoft. And every time they fumble the bag or fumble the ball, Phil Spencer comes to Twitter and says the same fucking thing every single time. No. It's enough with that, bro. We hear you. I'm about to paint a picture for y'all, because y'all think I'm capping. Y'all think it's some bullshit. You know what? Let me do it right now. I'm about to paint a picture for y'all. Shout out to Bari. That's Bari's line, by the way. That's not my line. I've been listening to Bari so much. Some of his shit is starting to rub off on me. I'm about to show y'all. I bookmarked it, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right. Just to prove that, oh, Persona, you're just yelling at the wind. You don't really know what you're talking about, Persona. Oh, you're just so angry. No one's angry. No one's mad. No one's any of that. There's none of that. But this has been a consistent thing, and I'll prove it to you. February 6th, 2017, Phil Spencer. Thanks. constantly learning in this new job. Community feedback is key, even when sometimes it's hard to read. I believe the intent is good. That's 2017. So from 2017 to 2022, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 5 years. So this was 5 years ago, February 6th, 5 years ago. He said, well, I hear you, feedback is key, community this and blah, blah, fucking blah. Okay. March 23rd, 2018. I hear your feedback. I appreciate you sharing it, but don't think there is only one perspective of what makes a good game. And I know we need to build the games that many different gamers find interesting. I understand your input. Thanks. That's March 23rd, 2018. Let's continue. March 13th. Thanks everyone for watching and the feedback on Inside Xbox. The results were great, but we always want to get better. So we are listening and we'll make some changes, do another show and listen again. Again, feedback, listen to the community, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to, where is it? Fast forward to now. These decisions are hard on our team, making the games and our fans. While I support giving the teams time to release these great games when they are ready, we hear the feedback. Delivering quality and consistency is expected. We will continue to work to better meet those expectations. You've been saying the same shit since 2017, Phil Spencer.
It's my opinion.
But this is great for gamers. You've been saying the same thing since 2017, Phil. When is it going to be enough talking and start doing? We are going into 6 months into 2022. No games, no announcements, delays, no consistency with the content, but expecting people to pay for Game Pass month in and month out with no consistency when it comes to the content. How can you expect anyone to faithfully or have faith in paying into a product that you can't even get the content stream down packed for? And it's the same thing. We hear you. We will continue to work to get better. When is it just going to be that you are just going to do? And an acquisition does not fix that. Because that's the problem. That's the other side of it with this community. People think an acquisition or getting a big third-party game into the service for the holiday will fix the problem. That is only a band-aid. So if they were to get Gotham Knights or Hogwarts or something like that into Game Pass day and date, that is only a band-aid for the immediate for the immediate moment. That is not a fix to the overall issue within this community and within this industry when it comes to the consistency from Xbox and Microsoft and Xbox leadership when it comes to getting their studios, getting the content stream, and getting the proper things put into a proper content stream to get the faith in Game Pass. How can you expect, and this is the other side of it, how can you expect PlayStation or Nintendo or whoever to have faith or prove them wrong on a service like this when you yourself don't got your kitchen cleaned up? The games releasing are becoming much more and more lackluster, more and more half-baked. How can you expect anybody to have faith and faithfully give you money every month for something there is no consistency in the content? Almost 40 studios and we still don't got shit together? But this is great for gamers. Almost 40 studios and we still can't get a proper content stream. Why? Why? Almost since last generation, when they bought Compulsion, when they created the Initiative, when they bought Obsidian and I think they bought Playground or Undead Labs, I forget which one. But then they bought all these studios that had those studios under their belt. The only studio that has consistently delivered is Playground Games. with the Forza series. That is the only studio that is consistent. And I guess Coalition as well with the Gears games. So Playground and Coalition, those are the only two studios that have consistently delivered. No other studio has consistently delivered. Why? I'm not looking at the everyday dev that's going in to do their job. I'm looking at leadership, because it's up to a leader to steer the boat. What Kodak say? Let me drive the boat. Well, Phil Spencer, you need to take the wheel and drive the boat. Matt Booty, you need to take the wheel and drive the boat. I love Sarah Bond. Sarah Bond, personally speaking, I think Sarah Bond should be in Phil Spencer's place. That's just me, you know.
It's my opinion. It's my opinion.
I like Sarah Bond. I like her energy. I like her aura. You know, when she come out on stage, I'm digging her, man. She's dope. I think she should be in either Phil Spencer or Matt Booty's spot. I think they need to do some shuffling with that, personally speaking, because I feel like she would get shit done. She seems real in tune with the gamer. I don't know. It's just something about her. I like her. I like her a lot. But there is no consistency. There's no consistency at all. And it's been this way since last generation. How much longer are you going to tell people to wait? How much longer is it going to be wait till the E3 or wait till Summer Game Fest or wait till this, wait till that? And all the time that you're expecting people to wait and you're putting these fly-by-night games into the service, are you expecting people to pay? Are you, ladies and gentlemen, if you were in a car dealership getting a brand new car, would you buy a car that only has 3 wheels and the fourth wheel is sitting on the metal? Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to a sandwich place, you know, would you buy a sandwich that's already got a bite taken out of it? Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the grocery store, would you buy expired food? Would you buy already open drinks? Would you buy an already open gallon of milk that's already open, the seal is broken? Absolutely not. So if you would not do that here, why would you allow something like this to continue to happen within the community, within the industry? Your hard-earned dollars is going towards this, and for what? There's nothing to show for it. That is the problem. That is a problem, and it's been a problem for God knows how long. Let me get these super chats. Andy Martinez, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. He says, people need to stop putting Spencer on the pedestal like he's the second coming of a Sean Layden. He's good at PR, but bad at managing studios. I agree 1,000,000%. I'm sure Phil Spencer, me and Phil Spencer could go to Ruth Chris or Peter Luger's and have a great steak with some mashed potatoes and veggies and have a good conversation. I have no doubt in my mind that me and Phil Spencer could go there, have a steak, and have a good laugh. I have no doubt. But when it comes to the business of gaming, no. It does not work. It does not work. And Andy, you make a good point. This whole idolization of Phil Spencer of, oh, you know, people be making these dedication videos to him and all this weird shit. And I'm just like, look, man, no. No. The man is not delivered on anything consistently for him to be garnering this level of praise from a zealot community. It's crazy. Yo, Morgan in the building. Miss Morgan, how you doing today, Mom? Appreciate you. She says, Phil keeps those template apologies saved on his Microsoft Outlook email ready for the next screw up. I believe it. He got them shit saved, copy paste them shits. Like, oh shit, the community angry. Let me see it. I don't want to go to the feedback one. No, let's go to we hear you response. No. Here we go. We need to do better response. There we go. Copy paste. I believe it. Yo, Steady Flow, appreciate you, bro. Always, man. He says, Reverend Persona in the church preaching to the congregation right here. Here's my donation to the church. Hey, yo, Steady Flow, always appreciate you, brother. You already know. And yo, Strictly in the building. 13 months as a member on the channel. Strictly in the building, man. Strictly says, when it comes to gaming, Phil doesn't value it, in my opinion. We have said it many times, the Game Pass model will not work in gaming, period. If you really appreciate gaming, buy your games. Hey, yo, another round of applause for Strick, because he preaching. The man preaching. This was something I was saying yesterday too, right? This was something I was saying the other day, where I was saying, I think right now, I don't think Microsoft truly cares about gaming. Now, hold on.
It's my opinion.
Hold on, guys. Don't jump on me now. Don't beat me up. Just stick with me for a second. Stick with me. I promise. It's gonna make sense. I just need you to take this ride with me real quick. All right, we about to go down to the deli. You feel me? We gonna get some stuff. Just stick with me with this, right? When you look at Microsoft, when you look at Nintendo, and when you look at PlayStation, they obviously, the advantage is that Nintendo and PlayStation are kind of, especially Nintendo, they're like the grandfathers of gaming, and PlayStation is like the father of gaming. So if Nintendo's the grandfather, PlayStation is the father, right? Because obviously Nintendo's been around at least I think a whole decade before PlayStation even came out. You feel me? PS1 came out, so we got to give that respect, right? So Nintendo's the grandfather, PlayStation's the father. Xbox is like all right, so you know what? Look, okay, Xbox is like that step brother that can't get his life together, or that family member that can't get their life together. Like you got like an aunt that's always in some drama. You never leave your pocketbook or your purse around her because she's gonna steal your credit cards and steal your social security and all that bullshit, steal money out your purse. You can't leave nothing around your uncle or your older brother or some shit like that, because they're gonna steal it. Like, sticky fingers. They come to the family functions and everybody side-eyeing them and looking at them, making, grabbing and clutching their purses and wallets and shit. That's what Microsoft is, right? They come to the family function. They don't, they sitting by themselves at the table. You understand? They gotta sit at the kids' table. You understand? Little ass chairs, knees all fucked up. You understand? They can't even fit their whole legs under the table because the table's so damn short. You feel me? They got the little plate with the little toy spoon and fork and all that bullshit. You get what I'm getting at? That's what it is. You feel me? And when it comes to Nintendo and PlayStation, and again, I was saying this the other day, because Nintendo and PlayStation, I don't want to call it their livelihood, but they have been cemented into this game and stuff. You understand? Like, they're really invested into this. This is their livelihoods, for lack of a better term. This is a large portion of their revenue, So for Nintendo and PlayStation, they can't afford to fail when it comes to this industry, this business. Not only that, especially in PlayStation's case, PlayStation, they have a certain reputation to uphold with quality and things like that, and they strive to be the greatest. You understand? Like, for them, this is what they love to do. When you look at their developers, when you look at their studios, when you look at the projects that they're making, that love, passion, and care, it seeps through the game. And I'm not saying that the love, passion, and care doesn't seep through Xbox Studios games, but when you look at the two and how the studios are handled, it's clear that love and passion is not properly guided through the weeds of the industry and through the weeds of the development process. So the finished product is never truly realized when it comes to the Xbox Studios. And part of this, for me, at least for me personally, part of this is, I think, for Microsoft, Xbox and really gaming is an afterthought. It's not really something that Microsoft truly cares about. At least not on a level of trying to truly innovate in gaming or try to make high quality experiences. I think for them, it's the fact of the matter of, yo, level 1 gaming was good, bro. It's the fact of the matter of just doing enough to get by. And it's not just through the words, it's the actions. The actions is what exhumes this. Because they may think, oh yeah, we want to do the best, and I'm sure they do, but the actions do not exhume that. The actions do not show that. I do not get that vibe from Microsoft or Xbox or Phil Spencer, because the actions do not prove any of that. So when it comes to PlayStation and Nintendo, where they want to make great games, they want to make great experiences, they want to keep on, selling the best games and creating the best products, and in PlayStation's case, innovating on gaming with the DualSense, with the Create button, with the PSVR 2, and the chip architecture within the console and all this other stuff. PlayStation wants to innovate. PlayStation wants to make the best product. They want to make the best games. Nintendo wants to make games. They want to continue to sell games. They want to continue to get people into their ecosystem. Xbox wants to, or Microsoft wants to get you into their ecosystem without trying, by just doing the bare minimum, but still having you pay them something. Because right now, what you're getting is $15 worth of service. And look where that has us right now. Yo, exactly. Stone feel like might make games, might not. Exactly. Absolutely. And see, the bigger issue with all of this is the people in the community that are making these, these influencers and journalists and people in this community who are making the excuses. Because there's another side of this, right? It's not just Microsoft. It's also its fans in the community, or the fanboys and the zealots. Let me not say fans, because I know a lot of real fans were very vocal. But to a lot of the fanboys and zealots in this community, and the influencers and the mouthpieces and whatnot, that are trying to minimize this issue into, oh, well, Starfield and Redfall are delayed, but we still got a ton of other games. I don't really see the problem. I don't really see the big deal. Excuse me. I've been paying for Game Pass for 6 months, and I'm just speaking hypothetically, not me as in persona. This is just a hypothetical, nothing. I'm just speaking hypothetically. I just want to preface that. Excuse me. I've been paying Game Pass for 6 months. $90. $90. My goddamn light bill is $90, or $95, and I have nothing to show for it. And then their response would be, oh, well, you've got Tunic and Trek Naomi and this indie and that indie. And don't get me wrong, I love those guys. Well, I love Trek Naomi. Those games are cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's be real here. Let's be really fucking real here, ladies and gentlemen. It's the first party shit that people really are buying into this service for, and what Microsoft is supposed to be delivering on. It's not like this service just came out last year. This service has been around since 2017. Day and date was announced, I think, shortly after or around the same time. You still don't have a steady flow of content? Yo, Level 1 Gamer, appreciate you for the sub. You still don't have a steady flow of content? But I've been paying, these people have been paying for the service all this time. And again, going into 2022, 6 months into the year, nothing to show for it. What can you show for it? Ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, I'll ask you right now, what can you show for your $90 investment into Game Pass on a first party level as of right now for 2022? I know what Nintendo can show for their $200, $300, maybe $400 investment that somebody might make. Triangle Strategy, Pokemon Arceus, Kirby Forgotten Land, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out in the summer, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the fall. Fire Emblem Warriors. Steady flow of content. Yes, Breath of the Wild got delayed. Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed. Yes, it did to 2023. But there's still a nice, steady stream of content coming out for this year. PlayStation. Sifu. Rise of Forbidden West. GT7. DNF Duel next month. Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves Collection. I God of War Ragnarok. It's coming out this year. Little Devil Inside, which I think is coming out this year as well. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is it that Nintendo and PlayStation are able to deliver and people expect them to deliver, but when it comes to Microsoft, it's the kid gloves? The richest company in the planet, 2.5 trillion, one of the richest companies in the world, 2.5 trillion, we handling with kid gloves. Give them a chance. Come on, man. When are gamers going to say enough is enough? Because listen, I get it, man. Everyone has a preference. You know, you love Microsoft, you love Xbox, you want Xbox to do good. You know, admitting that Xbox is a fuck up, you know, psychologically you can't fathom such a thing, you know, because you're so deep into the console wars and into praising a console that if you admit something's wrong for it, it'll mess you up. And I get it. But listen, man, when it comes to gaming, they're fucking up tremendously, monumentally. There is a discrepancy. It's time for you to speak up. It's time to speak up, man. Because you can't tell me that you're not tired of seeing shit like this. Oh yeah. Nothing. All year, nothing. The biggest games that these fanboys were hyping up for the rest of the year are gone. Yo, Daniel Pedroza, appreciate you subbing to the channel. Rashad Swinton, appreciate you. Appreciate you subbing to the channel. When is enough enough? But see, here's the other side of it too, right? Microsoft, no. When it comes to the Xbox fanboys, right, and the zealots and whatnot, part of them are to blame for this, man. Because when things like this happen, it's magnified, and the reason why it's magnified is because the way a lot of these people speak about these games, you know, all year. Like, oh yeah, Starfield is better than Horizon, it's better than GT, it's better than Elden Ring, it's gonna be game of the year, blah blah fucking blah. Lo and behold, we ain't seen nothing about this game. We saw a sandwich, we saw that turkey on rye sandwich, and we saw a dancing robot doing the robot. And they talk, and that's all in concept art. And people talking about that is game of the year. They do it to themselves. They open themselves up for the jokes. And then when shit like this happen, people want to just be about gaming. It's like, nah, brother. Nah. This is the game of the year. This is better than Elden Ring. This is better than Horizon. It's the best game since sliced bread. Even though you ain't see shit. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on in this community? Somebody help me. Tell me what's going on in this community. That shit like this keep happening. It keeps happening, man. And the craziest thing about it is speaking up does wonders. Everyone was vocal when it came to the $10, which rightfully so, by the way, rightfully so. Everyone was vocal when it came to the $10, the whole $10 upgrade path for Horizon Forbidden West. Everyone and their mama was like, yeah, this is not right, this is wrong, blah blah blah. Here we are 6 months into the gen, crickets. Yo, Borbor, what's good, bro? He says IGN went full damage control on Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too. I saw that bullshit. I do know what's coming, but I see a fair amount of red flags there too. And then from what Paul Tassie's saying, that he heard that there's a lot of red flags with some of the other titles. What's going on, man? What is going on? What is going on in the industry? More importantly, what is going on in Microsoft's camp? I think they need Dr. Phil to come in and step in, or Oprah, or somebody. Call somebody to help them boys and girls over there, man. They need some help. And I'm not surprised that IGN is going full damage control. You know, you had IGN execs and editors in chiefs talking about there's no reason to buy a PlayStation because Game Pass. And it's like, what? Stupid shit like that. And then come to find out, those people aren't actually playing Xboxes. They're not playing Xboxes, not playing no games. What are you talking about? What? Yo, Henry Heck, what's good, bro? Jesus Morales, what's up? Robot, what up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. It's just like, what? What are you talking about? More $20 articles incoming. Yo, that's a fact. That's my whole thing though, man. It's like, yo, man, enough is enough, man. Are you telling me we're going to go through an entire another generation of disappointment like this? It's crazy enough that they launched this console with no games. It's even crazier that the Xbox Series S is going to hold back game development because of its memory bottlenecks and all this other bullshit. It's even crazier how you got people paying for Game Pass without getting any type of substantial return on investment. Because ain't no substantial games releasing. Forza, sure. If you want to count Halo, sure. Although Halo's a mess that crashed and burned. And one of the big games that had people were looking forward to is now it's that much further from their grasp. Come on, man. Come on. Let's be real here, man. But you see, part of the problem is that a lot of people will hear what I'm saying and think that it's because I hate Xbox or because I want to see Xbox fail. When it's actually the opposite. That's the funny part, right? Yeah, you guys ever heard of tough love? I'm sure y'all have. Tough love and yo, Johnny's Gaming Area, appreciate you subbing to the channel. You guys ever heard of tough love? Tough love, being hard on somebody. That's what this is. You can't coddle. First of all, imagine coddling a $1 trillion corporation. That's the first mistake. That's the first, like, maybe you need to look within yourself because you're trying to coddle a $1 trillion corporation that don't care about you, right? That's what they love. That's what they love to say. Yo, Valhalla Outcast, what's up? That's what they love to say about PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation don't care about you, PlayStation fanboys. I don't know why you're trying to defend the console. They don't care about you, and they don't. PlayStation don't care if I got a roof on my head, if I got food in my belly, if I got clothes on my back. PlayStation don't give a damn about that. Only thing PlayStation care about is my dollars. And what I care about is the quality and experiences that they provide me. I mean, I also care about the company because, you know, I got investments in it, but that's besides the point. They care about my dollars. I care about the quality and the experiences. It's fair trade. But that fair trade is not happening at Microsoft. They care about your dollars. You care about the company. You care about how the company looks in the public eye. We're not the same.
It's my opinion.
But this is great for gamers.
Microsoft care about your dollars, and you care about how about what some publication or some company saying about Microsoft, talking about Microsoft, instead of the games, instead of quality experiences. You care about what somebody on Twitter is saying about Microsoft.
But this is great for gamers. Cut the cap. Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Am I off base here? Talk to me. Let me know in the chat if I'm off base. Let me know if I'm off base. Cause listen, man. At the end of the day, I think all of us here care about, when it comes to Nintendo and PlayStation, they care about our dollars. We care about quality products and games and experiences. It's that simple. Microsoft care about your dollars, and you care about Phil Spencer being on your podcast. Microsoft cares about your dollars. You care about Phil Spencer liking your tweets.
Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
What about the games? Microsoft care about your dollars, and you care about propping up Game Pass on Twitter.
Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
Hey, yo, we not the same, man. We not the same.
Cut the cap.
We are not the same, man. I want Microsoft to give me quality experiences. I want Microsoft to be consistent in their game releases. I want Microsoft's management to have the foresight to know when a trailer is a buggy mess.
Cut the cap.
I want Microsoft to have the foresight to say, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't give a release date for this game just yet.
Cut the cap.
I want Microsoft that if they want us to believe in Game Pass is the future, I want Microsoft to prove that Game Pass truly is the future by putting out a steady flow of content.
Cut the cap.
We're not the same. We are not the same, ladies and gentlemen. We are not. Until people truly speak up, nothing's gonna change. People aren't gonna. You ever question? So you ever wonder? You ever wonder why that is? Like, yo, listen, y'all know my preference is PlayStation. I rock with PlayStation. You feel me? Because PlayStation is providing the best experience in gaming. But you know, the moment that stops, you know, it's easy to walk away. You feel me? But you ever wonder like why this funny enough, a term that Phil Spencer coined, console tribalism. You ever wonder why some Xbox hardcore fan? Because here's the problem, right? It would be different if it was, you know, some, you know, fan, you know, because a lot of the fanboys or the zealots, you know, if it was someone with like 50, 100, 200 followers, someone with not that much experience, influence, it really wouldn't matter, right? Or it wouldn't be as bad. The problem is that you've got people in this community with a large influence, with large followings, you know, that are well connected in the industry, that are Xbox zealots to the core, to the bone, but won't speak up on the glaring issues within the industry when it comes to Microsoft and their ability to release content, for the ability to be consistent. That's the scary part about all of this, right? Because if it was just some regular Joe Schmo ain't shit dude on the internet, no one would care. Because there's a million of those on the internet. It's the fact that it's people with influence and are well connected in the industry that it's a problem. That's where the problem is. Yo, Steady Flow, appreciate you for the super chat, bro. He says, they have to unsubscribe from Game Pass, hit Xbox in their pockets. That's the only way they will listen and want to do better for the consumer. I don't think they will, because I think for a lot of people, Steady Flow, I think the fact that they are getting this subsidized price, they don't care how long they have to wait. They don't care if the content is consistent or not. For a lot of people, they just see the 300 plus games that are at their fingertips, most of which they don't really care to play, right? And they're happy. So it's not about, for them, it's not about demanding better from Microsoft. It's for them, they're content with what they're getting, because at least they're, you know, for a lot of them, they'll say, well, at least we're getting something. You know, I'm sure they'll give us something in the holiday. Yo, Sergeant says, you already know, Persona. Turn customers into fanatics, bots, products into obsessions, Game Pass, employees into ambassadors, and brand into religion. Phil, the savior of Xbox gaming. Hey, yo, Sergeant, that's a dope ass little write up, man. That's dope as hell. Yo, shout out to Luca. She says, if I was subbed to Game Pass, I would unsub. You know what? Round of applause to Luca. Round of applause to Luca. Yes. Hey, yo, real talk, and I don't mean this on some fanboy shit. If I was subbed to Game Pass, I'd have canceled my shit too. Like, as soon as I got delayed, I'd have canceled. Like, nah. I've been paying for this shit for how long? 6 months? No announcements, no nothing. And the first announcement you give me is a delay for one of the most anticipated games of the year? Nah. I'll see you in 2023 when the game release. I'll see you in 2023 when the game releases. Andy says, I unsubbed from Game Pass last summer. It's 80% games that no one heard of, 10% indies that are cheaper than a year's worth, and 10% for actual quality. I believe it. I believe it because I see it. I see it every time I log in. The Game Pass app like automatically opens for some reason, which I don't know why. I'm about to uninstall that shit. Just keep automatically opening, but it's not a lot of craziness on there. Phillips to A Persona, how do you go from having a date to having no date? Shouldn't it be the other way, right? Well, yo, Philip, this is what I was saying. I said that, yo, I believe that date, I for some reason, man, I know this sounds crazy, but just stick with me. I really feel like that date was given as like a false hope type of thing to keep people attached to the service. For some reason, I think that, because bro, how you announce a game this early, bro, and then turn around and delay it like that, bro, and don't even give a date in 2023. That's the other part of this, right? Because most delays that happen, if there was a hard date set on it, when they delay the game, they'll delay it to a new date. Like, say for instance, I got a game called Bubsy Wubsy Loves the Runzy. Bubsy Wubsy Loves the Runzy. That was the game I created yesterday in the spaces. So we're gonna use that game as an example. So say I'm on stage and I'm like, hey man, so for all those interested in Bubsy Wubsy Loves the Runzy, our game will be coming out June 12th, 2022. right? And then 2022 comes, and I put out a tweet and I say, hey guys, so Bubsy Wubsy loves the Runzy needs more time to cook. So instead of June 12th, 2022, we are going to push this game to June 12th, 2023. We appreciate your patience, blah, 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 blah. And, for this game, Starfield and Redfall, because remember, Starfield and Redfall got delayed. Like, they've delayed both games at the same time. Something's going on at the studio. We ain't even talk about that. We're going to get to that. Let me just finish my example. But most of the time when a game gets delayed, it gets delayed to a new date. We have no date for this game in 2023. So is the expectation that people are supposed to continue to pay for Game Pass in the hopes of getting this game early 2023, first half of 2023? When? And is that the first half of Redfall or the first half of both games? Again, people are still waiting. No answers. Hey, yo, shout out to Luca. She says, I actually think it's more plausible that Mr. Sweet Little Lies told Todd Howard was going to release the game regardless, and Mr. Snake Oil said, nah. Hey, I can see that, man. Real talk. I get what Leak was coming from, because Bethesda is known for releasing extremely buggy games. Very buggy, spectacular bugs, all this bullshit. I mean, look at the state that Fallout 76 was in. You feel me? I have no doubt that they probably would have released that shit last year and just fixed it all through this year. I have no doubt. I have no fucking doubt. But the fact that we have no concrete date in 2023, my question to Phil Spencer is, how long do you expect somebody to pay for Game Pass in the hopes of playing Starfield? We have no date. There's no date. So in that sense, what is somebody supposed to do? And listen, as much as I love Gotham Knights, like, I'm hyped for Gotham Knights. Like, I'm speaking it right now. Like, I'm platinuming that game. Like, I'm putting a lot of time into Gotham Knights this fall, right? But as much as I love Gotham Knights, even if if Xbox were to get Gotham Knights into Game Pass, like I said earlier, that's a Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid. That's not a true fix, because again, rolling into 2023, we still know nothing. Now again, June 12th, when they have their showcase, all that might change. They might give us dates. They might give it. But see, here's the other thing. With the whole thing with the dates, can we even trust those dates now? Can't really trust anything right now coming from Microsoft. Yo, they going into this showcase real. It's tough. It's tough because you can't even truly trust the dates. You can't trust the dates because it's like, are these really gonna come out? Are they not gonna come out? I mean, shout out to Bari. Bari just posted something. Wait, where? I just saw it. I just missed it. Hold up. Let me see. Where's it at? I never retweeted this. That's crazy. Bari said, Phil's apologies all sound similar. Should we believe him at this point? Halo was a miss on our part. Spencer stated, according to him, Microsoft and 343 Industries had absolutely planned for Halo to drop with the console. However, in long run, he believes the delay is for the best. I think the game will be better for the time that we're giving it. Spencer thinks 343 Industries will be able to produce a better Halo game. We know that was a lie. It's always disappointing to move a date. We are very committed to shipping Crackdown 3 to the level of quality fans deserve. That was a lie. I'll apologize to the fans because I never liked to set up expectations and did not hit them. But I also believe we're making the right decision in the long run for both Xbox, Halo, and our customers. That was a lie. And then our most recent. Ayo. Bro, the man has been saying I'm sorry for like, bro. Yo, I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. It's crazy. How are we still putting faith into that? Ain't no faith going into that man. Retweet it so I can retweet it. All right, I got you. LOL. Bruh. This man is a snake oil salesman. Hey, yo, this shit crazy, bro. What's going on here, man? Somebody talk to me. Tell me what's going on here, man. What's going on here? Hey, yo, the man is crazy. Yo, I thought I retweeted this. I don't know how I never retweeted that. That's crazy. It's scary, bruh. It's scary that this keeps happening. How much longer are people going to continually accept this? Like, ladies and gentlemen, I mean this, man. It's time to really speak up and really speak. Like, yo, Phil Spencer, like, y'all need to fix this. Either get new management, shift some executives around. Like I said, Sarah Bond needs to be at the forefront. I personally think, I'm digging her. She cute too, so it makes sense. Someone like that, or find somebody new or something. Phil Spencer ain't working, man. let Phil Spencer go to the Microsoft side and let somebody else handle the Xbox stuff. I feel like he'd be better with Satya and that side anyway, personally speaking. Here's the other side, real quick too. Redfall and Starfield got delayed at the same time. Something, yo, listen, something's going on, man. Something bigger than what's really being let out is going on at these studios under Microsoft. Because one game, both games delayed to 2023. Something's up. That's when you got to raise your eyebrows. You got to hit them with the.
It looks like DLC.
I'm a console engineer too. Oh, that was the wrong sound. They're an anomaly. Something going on, man. Something going on. Somebody better call MJ.
Stop it. Get some help.
Somebody call MJ, man. The person in charge of getting first party out is Matt Booty. Well, Sarah Bond need to take Matt Booty position. Let them swap. Let them swap positions. Talk. Somebody need to talk to Matt Booty then. Mr. Booty. Come through to the podcast, Matt Booty. Let's talk, man. Let's have a conversation. I'm curious. Yeah, then Sarah Bond need to be in Matt Booty position, or somebody else need to be in that position, because something not right. That foresight not there. The man don't got that third eye. He not Sinister Strange, man. You need somebody with that third eye open, walking through them studios like, hey, yo, bruh. Listen, I'll do it. Listen, pay me about 4, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 a year. I have all them studios in tip-top shape, putting out the best games. That's a fact. I walk through the studio, like, all right, that look all right. Let's fix that up a little bit. Clean that up. I be in the meetings. I make sure shit get done. But you got to pay me you're gonna have to pay me a lot. You're gonna have to pay me like 500,000-600,000 a year. 5, 6, 7, 700,000 a year. I get all them studios in tip top shape. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yo, like that's the those are my thoughts, man. At the end of the day, Microsoft do better. 6 months with no games. No announcements, people paying for Game Pass, and then you delaying the 1 or 2 games that people would be able to play from you for this year, and then not giving a concrete date for next year. How can you expect people to pay for Game Pass for the rest of the year or even going into 2023 with no certainty of what games you got coming with real dates? And even if you give dates, how are we supposed to believe that? The inconsistencies are starting to pile up, Phil Spencer. The inconsistencies are starting to pile up, Matt Booty. It's too many inconsistencies. It's too many letdowns. It's too many feet. Oh, we hear your feedback. I'm sorry. We'll do better. It's just too many of that, man. Enough of that. It's time for the actions. Actions speak louder than words. Where are the actions, man? And then you about to have Activision under your belt. Lord have mercy. We might not get a COD ever again under this leadership. We might not never get a Call of Duty ever again under this leadership. I'm scared. I'm scared, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared.
It's my opinion. I'm a neutral. I'm a neutral.
You know what's so funny too? Real quick, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. You know what's so funny about all this too is, because we're gonna talk about this tomorrow on WUPS, but I give you a sneak peek. You have people coming at the CFO of Sony, Hiroki Totoki. You have people coming at him for his quote on why they can't do day and date into a service and how they don't want to erode quality and stuff like that. And then this shit turns around and happens. What goes around, what karma is karma no play, man. You had all these Xbox dudes calling Hiroki Totoki a liar. The CFO, the chief financial officer of $1 billion corporation. You had them people doing math on their fucking bullshit ass iPhone calculator talking about, well, 15 times 4 divided by 2 carry to 1 times 12. You can do it. For $1 billion corporation. And then literally the next day or the day after, this shit happens, which pretty much blew a hole into the, Game Pass is the future.
But this is great for gamers.
The whole great for gamers crowd, it blew a hole into it because you ain't got shit coming this year. As far as we know right now, obviously June 12th, things could change, which I doubt, but we'll see. What now? Tell us again why PlayStation should do a day and date service? Tell us why they should do a day and date service again, ladies and gentlemen. That karma crazy, boy. That karma is crazy because they weren't, you know what it is, man? They spirit, man. It's they spirit. It's eating at they heart. God don't like ugly. Crazy. And on that note, guys, your boy Persona, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Chill for the night. Friday. Today was a beautiful day too, man. It was really nice out here in New York, real talk. Very, very beautiful day. Great show, Persona. PlayStation remains to be the best place to play. Play Persona 5 Royal if you are a gamer. Peace. Hey, P5 Royal. I gotta finish that too. I will at some point. Listen, here's real quick, and then this is gonna be one of my spotlights tomorrow too. This is a game I want y'all to check out, man. Where is it at? A game that I really want y'all to check out, man, is this game called Starfield. Don't check out Starfield. Soundfall. Not Redfall, Soundfall. This Soundfall game, man. This game really is dope. I don't got the music playing because I don't know if this is copyright music or not. So I don't want to play this and then, some crazy shit happens to my channel. But so essentially, real quick, the game is a game that you kind of have to go with the beat of the music. And that, that's how you get like multiplier and able to do more damage with your weapons and stuff like that. You get different weapons, you get armor. It's kind of got some cool little RPG elements and stuff like that. Listen, this game is really great. Check this game out. Definitely give it a chance. I asked the developers if it's okay to stream this game. Because again, I'm not trying to stream this and then, my whole channel get all messed up. You feel me? So I'm waiting to hear back from them to see if it's okay to stream this game without getting any type of copyright issues. if I can stream this game, I will definitely stream this game this weekend or something like that, because I really want people. I don't want this game to go under people's radar. It's that good, man. It really is a really fun game, and it's 4 players. You can play with up to 4 people in this game. So you know, if you want to play with some friends, play with, you know, family or whatever the case may be, you can do that, man. I'm definitely gonna do a review on this game when I'm done with it, for sure. Because I again, right now this game is sitting at about a 9 for me. I ain't even gonna cap, man. This is, yo, indies have been killing it this year, man. I really got to give it to the indies this year. Indies have really have been doing their thing when it comes to the quality. You know, with Sifu, Trek the Yomi, this Soundfall game, Eden Chronicles, Salt and Sacrifice. Yo, the indies have been killing it this year, bro. Like, hey, I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all definitely, a lot of y'all indie devs, y'all stepped y'all game up something crazy this year, man. I'm really happy. So, Soundfall is the game. It's about $20. It's $20 or something like that. It might be a little less, a little more. I'm not sure. But check it out, man. It's a great game. It really is a great game. Definitely check it out. But you know, round of applause for the folks in the chat, man. Y'all know I always appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. I've got I say it all the time because I mean it. I got the best community of supporters. You guys rock out with your boy every week. It's always cool. But you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? Gaming is important to all of us, right? It's our hobby. It's something that we love to do in our spare time. You know, we put money into this, whether it's, you know, the 15 a month or 70 a month or whatever the case may be, right? You know, Stardust, appreciate you, man. 12 months as a member. He says, great show, Persona. Thank you, Stardust, man. I appreciate you. You know, we put money into this. We put our time into this. You know, it's our hobby, you know? And for some of us, it's a passion. You know, it's something that we really love to do. And I'm pretty sure for a lot of us, it's something that you're going to want to do for a very long time, right? It's important that the companies that are in this space and in this industry that are providing you with the products and the services when it comes to gaming, you want to make sure that they're doing right by you, man, regardless. You want to make sure that they're always doing right by you. And as of right now, Microsoft is not doing right by the gamer. And it's been that way for some time. They need to fix that, man. Enough is enough. You feel me? But you know, it is what it is, right? Yo, Andy, man, appreciate you for the super. He says, small world, I live in CT. Great show, Persona. Yeah, oh, we're tri-state area. Shout out to you, Andy. Appreciate you, bro. Listen, guys, another round of applause for everybody in the chat, man. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, right? I hope y'all have a great evening. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., What's Up PlayStation podcast with myself and Bari. Our special guest is going to be King Thrash this week. Don't miss that. You know, that's going to be a magical show. If you know, think King Thrash, man, rock with King Thrash, man. He's a good dude. Got a lot of energy, man. Very passionate, very energetic. So that's going to be a really good show. So do not miss that show. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., What's Up PlayStation podcast. The link is in the description. And yeah, that's it, man. Y'all have a great evening. Be safe. Have fun. Whatever you do, be safe always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, man.